For this particular episode, I want to talk about 5 things that you can do in your own house. Now, I know most of us have been cooped up at home. We're starting to get bored right now. We've been looking at the same walls. If you agree, yep, you can go ahead and just put your hand up. Put your hand up, yep. I'm starting to feel that way too. And so I wanted to do this video just to provide 5 simple things that you can do right at your house. And so the first thing is everyone here has a cell phone, right? If you have a cell phone, go ahead and grab it, pick it up, and you can instantly become a photographer. It's that easy now. You don't have to go out and buy an expensive DSLR. If you really want to get serious about it, I definitely would recommend that. But you can pick up your phone and literally just start taking pictures. And one of the things that I used to do was that I would just go outside and I would just start taking pictures of nature, or I would use my kids a lot as subjects. So you can pick up that phone, even an iPad, and you can immediately start taking pictures and becoming a photographer. There's plenty of apps that you can download for editing. There's Darkroom, that's one that I use a lot. There's Snapseed, there's Adobe Lightroom. There's a ton of different types of apps that you can download. The second thing that you can do is you can learn how to cut or do your own hair. Yup. That's right. Because barbers are not taking house calls, hairstylists are not taking house calls, and so how are you going to get your hair cut? How are you going to do your hair? Well, there's plenty of places that you could go on YouTube to find someone to be able to help you how to do a very simple style or a very simple haircut. So you don't have to be home. For the guys, I know we have to wolf it out, and for the ladies, I understand, you want to get them edges done. So you can go right on YouTube and check that out. You can ask a friend, or you can even ask the person that does your hair on a regular basis just for some tips on how you can do that, because nobody wants to walk around the house looking crazy, right? The third thing that you can do is you could try a new recipe. And this is one of the things that I've been doing. I tried a couple new recipes. One came out really well. The other one came out so-so. But I have nothing but time on my hands right now. And try a new recipe. Try that new dish that you've been wanting to try, but you just haven't had time. And because we're not commuting like we were before, we can't even say that we're tired. Unless we have children and we're homeschooling and working at the same time, which is what I've been doing with my wife. But there's more time. You can even have the groceries delivered to you. You don't even have to leave your house to get the ingredients that you need. So try a new recipe. Fourth thing that you could do is you could become a YouTuber. There's so many people that I've been seeing lately that have been starting YouTube channels, me being included. This is actually something that has been, I would say, a year in the making. And so finally I said, you know what? I have time. I'm at home. I've always had the equipment because I'm a photographer professionally. So I'm like, you know what? Let me go ahead and put some of this to use. And I went ahead and I started a YouTube channel that you see today. So if there's something that you want to talk about, if there's a hobby that you're interested in, if there's some sort of resources or special skills that you want to share with the world, listen. I had somebody talk to me and say, Kareem, do it. So just do it. Just do it. So you can definitely start a YouTube channel. And then the last thing that you can do is you can write a book. Yes, you can write a book. Everybody has a story. I have a friend who told me this one time. He says, listen, your greatest book will be that first story that you write. So write. Everybody has a story, whether it's fictional or it's non-fictional. Each of us has something in our brains that we need to get out to the public. And that story that you write could literally help millions of people. So don't be afraid. It's okay if you don't think you're good at writing. A lot of people that are authors are not necessarily the best at writing, or they're the best at telling their own stories. So I would encourage you, go ahead, start that book. Thank you so much for watching this particular episode here. I was actually really excited about it because a lot of us are at home. We're at home. Some of us have children. We're working remotely. We're getting into a routine, but it's great just to have something just to take your mind off of just being at home. And if you found this to be helpful, go ahead and hit that like button for me. Also subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.